So buckle up, because by the end of this, your entire perception of reality is going to shift. Now imagine that grain of sand is actually the entire Earth, and the beach that grain sits on, that is just our solar system. And the ocean that beach borders, that is the Milky Way galaxy. And everything beyond that ocean, every other ocean, every continent, every planet, every star you have ever seen or imagined, that is the observable universe. And here is the terrifying part. We are not even sure that is all there is. The universe does not care about your ability to comprehend it. It simply exists, in a scale so incomprehensibly vast that even the most brilliant minds in human history have struggled to wrap their thoughts around it. But the Earth, in the grand scheme of things, is barely a speck. The average human being stands about 1.7 meters tall. That feels significant. It feels real. You can touch a wall, walk a kilometer, drive 100 kilometers in an hour. These are numbers that make sense to our brains because we evolved to navigate them. But the moment we start zooming out, things get strange very quickly. The Earth itself has a diameter of about 12,700 kilometers. If you tried to drive around the entire planet at highway speed without stopping, it would take you over 2 weeks. That already feels enormous. And yet, the solar system is just one tiny neighborhood in an incomprehensibly larger city. The Apollo missions took about 3 days to cover that distance. Now consider the distance from the Earth to the Sun, approximately 150 million kilometers. That unit of measurement is so commonly used in astronomy that scientists gave it its own name, 1 astronomical unit, or AU. Light, the fastest thing in the known universe, traveling at nearly 300,000 kilometers per second, takes about 8 minutes to travel from the Sun to the Earth. 8 minutes. Now stretch that further. Light takes over 5 hours to reach the dwarf planet Pluto. The entire solar system, from the Sun to the outer edges of the Oort cloud, a vast shell of icy bodies surrounding our solar system, spans roughly 100,000 astronomical units. That is a distance so large that light itself would take nearly 2 years to cross it. The Milky Way galaxy is our home galaxy, and it is a barred spiral galaxy containing somewhere between 100 billion and 400 billion stars. Our Sun is just one of them, a perfectly average middle-aged star sitting roughly 26,000 light-years from the galactic center. 1 light-year is the distance light travels in an entire year, which equals about 9.46 trillion kilometers. The Milky Way itself is approximately 100,000 light-years in diameter. To put that into perspective, if you shrunk the entire solar system down to the size of a quarter, a coin you can hold between 2 fingers, the Milky Way would be the size of the continental United States. Every star you have ever seen with the naked eye on a clear night is within a few thousand light-years of Earth. The rest of the galaxy stretches so far beyond our vision that it becomes an abstract concept rather than a physical reality we can truly feel. Numbers like these stop feeling like numbers. They become something closer to mythology. The Milky Way is not alone. It is part of a group of galaxies called the Local Group, which contains over 50 galaxies. The nearest large galaxy to us is the Andromeda Galaxy, sitting approximately 2.5 million light-years away. That means the light you see when you look at Andromeda left that galaxy 2.5 million years ago, before modern humans even existed on Earth. You are literally looking into the deep past every time you gaze at the night sky. The local group itself is part of a larger structure called the Virgo supercluster, which spans about 110 million light-years and contains over 1,000 galaxies. And even that is not the end. The Virgo supercluster is just one small piece of an even larger cosmic web called Laniakea, which spans over 500 million light-years and contains the mass of 100 million billion suns. The observable universe, the portion of the universe we can theoretically detect, has a radius of approximately 46 billion light-years. Not because the universe is only that big, but because light from farther regions simply has not had enough time to reach us yet, given that the universe is approximately 13.8 billion years old. There are an estimated 2 trillion galaxies within the observable universe. 2 trillion. Each of those galaxies contains hundreds of billions of stars, and many of those stars have their own planets. The number of planets in the observable universe alone is estimated to be in the range of 10 to the power of 24. That is 1 followed by 24 zeros. There are more planets in the observable universe than there are grains of sand on every beach and desert on Earth. Let that settle in for a moment. But here is the part that truly shatters comprehension. The observable universe is almost certainly not the entire universe. Based on current cosmological models, the actual universe could be at least 250 times larger than what we can observe. Some theories suggest it could be infinitely large. The concept of infinity is not just a big number. It means there is no end, no edge, no boundary. An infinite universe would mean that every possible arrangement of matter repeats itself infinitely, meaning there could be an exact copy of you, reading these exact words, an incomprehensible distance away. Not a metaphor, a mathematical consequence of infinity combined with finite arrangements of particles. Understanding the true scale of the universe is not just an exercise in feeling small. It is one of the most profound things a human being can do. It recalibrates your sense of what matters, what is worth worrying about, and what is genuinely miraculous. The fact that on one tiny pale blue dot, orbiting one average star, in one unremarkable corner of one galaxy among 2 trillion, life emerged, looked up at the sky, and asked why. That is extraordinary. Every conflict, every achievement, every love story, every work of art in human history has happened on a planet so small it would be invisible from the edge of our own solar system. And yet, here we are, conscious, curious, capable of measuring the cosmos with mathematics and wondering about our place within it. The universe may be unimaginably vast, but the fact that something as small as a human mind can begin to grasp it, that might be the most astonishing scale of all. If this journey through the cosmos sparked something in you, make sure to like this video, share it with someone whose mind you want to blow, and subscribe so you never miss another deep dive into the wonders of our universe.